and why so many women fear hormone therapy in the first place. If you've ever wondered whether rhythmic hormone therapy is revolutionary or risky, stay with me. You're about to get clarity that most women never receive from their doctors. Hey everyone, Dr. Fred Bloem here. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm an integrative and holistic physician helping people restore their vitality using natural, functional, and regenerative approaches without the guesswork. Today we're diving into one of the most misunderstood and most powerful topics in women's health, rhythmic hormone dosing, also known as the Wiley Protocol. We're going to explore what it is, why it exists, what makes it controversial, what the science and physiology suggest, what I've personally seen since offering it to patients since 2007, and why so many women fear hormone therapy in the first place. If you've ever wondered whether rhythmic hormone therapy is revolutionary or risky, stay with me. You're about to get clarity that most women never receive from their doctors. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my newsletter to stay connected. Most women who receive BHRT get static dosing, the same hormone dose every single day. Convenient? Yes. Physiological? Not even close. A healthy cycling woman doesn't produce a flat line of hormones. She produces a natural rise and fall, a rhythmic curve of estrogen and progesterone that shifts day by day. This rhythm matters. From the body's perspective, hormone timing, pulsatility, and receptor formation are just as important as the hormones themselves, a concept emphasized in the work and teachings of T.S. Wiley is that it's not just how much hormone you take, it's when and how you take it. And the more we look at physiology, the more we see how true this is. When this rhythm disappears in perimenopause and menopause, symptoms appear. Hot flashes, insomnia, joint aches, lowered libido, thinning bones, brain fog, mood swings. The Wiley Protocol was designed to mirror the biological rhythm of a youthful cycle using carefully timed, standardized doses of transdermal estradiol and progesterone. In my experience, restoring rhythm often restores a woman's sense of self. Before creating the protocol, T.S. Wiley spent years studying endocrinology, aging, sleep biology, molecular biology, and the patterns of ovulation. She asked logical questions that most of the medical establishment never addressed. For example, all pregnant women have extremely high estrogen levels, so if estrogen were inherently deadly, humanity wouldn't exist. Her work emphasized the importance of pulsatil delivery, not static amplitude, not a one-size-fits-all dose receptor behavior, not just serum levels, daily variation, not hormonal monotony. This is why the protocol uses a day-by-day schedule, because that's how the endocrine system naturally functions. Let's be honest, hormones scare people. Doctors too. This is largely because of misunderstandings from the early 2000s WHI Women's Health Initiative study. The soundbite that stuck in the public mind was estrogen causes breast cancer. But when you look at the actual data and subsequent analyses, you understand that synthetic progestins were responsible for increased risk. Transdermal estradiol was not the villain. The formulation and route mattered. The WHI did not study rhythmic dosing, and even conventional experts now acknowledge the complexity. One of the clearest concepts in Wiley's work is oral progesterone can convert into neuroactive metabolites like GABA, causing sedation, but not necessarily giving therapeutic progesterone receptor activation. Static progesterone, especially oral doses, can even behave in glucocorticoid-like ways, contributing to weight gain if not paired with robust estrogen receptor activation. So what about cancer risk with rhythmic dosing? In Wiley's long-term population of around 20,000 users, there were only a small handful of lobular breast cancers over more than 20 years. Statistically, that's comparable, or in some cases lower, than baseline risk. In my own practice, most women on the protocol have done very well. Some have seen better bone health, improved mood and cognition, improved metabolic markers. And here's something every woman deserves to hear. Doing nothing is not risk-free. Low estrogen and progesterone increase the risk for osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, insulin resistance, cognitive decline, depression, chronic pain, disrupted sleep. As Wiley puts it, when you cease to be reproductive, the body starts to fall apart. While I would phrase it more gently, the principle is sound. Hormone loss accelerates aging. When rhythmic dosing is done correctly, many women report better sleep, restored libido, resolution of hot flashes, improved vaginal health, reduced joint pain, enhanced mood, clearer thinking, better metabolic control. Many women on the Wiley Protocol have been using it for over 10 to 15 years, and they say they would never live without it. In my practice, I've seen this too, especially among women who didn't respond to static dosing, had persistent PMS-like symptoms even after menopause, were extremely sensitive to conventional progesterone therapies, needed more support for sleep and mood, wanted a more youthful metabolic profile, or wanted the closest possible mimic of natural physiology. I've also adapted rhythmic principles for men who have their own hormonal rhythms, especially relating to sleep, testosterone, and adrenal balance. This is one of the most common objections. I just want to do menopause naturally. To which my response, and Wiley's, is simply, how is natural feeling for you? We need to acknowledge we don't live naturally, we don't sleep naturally, we don't eat naturally, we don't move naturally. We're surrounded by endocrine disruptors. Yet hormones, real, bioidentical, physiologic hormones, are somehow considered unnatural. This double standard is one of the biggest barriers to women getting help. One of the most fascinating insights from Wiley's work involves melatonin. She explains melatonin creates the receptor for vitamin D, meaning you can take all the vitamin D you want, but if you don't sleep, your body may not be able to use it. She also explains why so many women wake up around 1 to 3 a.m. Without a strong nighttime melatonin surge, estrogen does not rebound properly overnight. In my practice, optimizing circadian rhythms, rhythmic hormones, melatonin, light exposure, and stress hormones often solves stubborn insomnia that women have struggled with for years. If you're considering hormone therapy, rhythmic or static, here's what I tell my patients. Get evaluated fully. Hormones interact with thyroid, cortisol, infections, toxins, and sleep. Understand your options. Static dosing is good. Rhythmic dosing is physiologic and better. Don't let fear guide decisions. Fear has kept too many women suffering unnecessarily. Aim for the most natural physiology possible. If restoring rhythm gives you your vitality back, it's worth exploring. Track your progress. Bone density, sleep, libido, cognition, metabolism, they all matter. Be personally involved. The women who do best are the ones who learn, ask questions, and stay engaged. Women deserve far better information than what they've been given. If you've been battling fatigue, brain fog, sleep issues, mood changes, hot flashes, weight gain, bone loss, or chronic pain, you don't have to accept it as just aging. You have options, and rhythmic hormone therapy is one of the most intriguing, physiologic, and potentially transformative options available. If you want help exploring this, my office is here for you. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried hormone therapy? Did static dosing work for you, or not so much? Does rhythmic dosing make intuitive sense to you? What questions do you still have? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this valuable, like, subscribe, join my newsletter, and share this with someone who may need it. I'll see you in the next video.